Should old acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind? Should old acquaintance be forgot and days of old lang syne? For old lang syne, my dear, for old lang syne, we'll take a cup of kindness yet for old lang syne. Happy New Year!
Hey! Kaboom, kaboom, kaboom. Thought I'd bring the uke since I've been practicing for the last 5 months, and nobody listens to me. So hopefully somebody out there thought this was okay.
Somebody had to. We forced them to listen.
We got to have one uke player and 3 people who believe in unicorns. So.
Oh, welcome! Happy New Year to all. This is great. Glad to be here. So glad.
2022. Who would have thought I would have seen this?
Yeah, right? Yeah. You've lived a hard life. No one thought you were going to make it.
But here I am. I'm Mike, also known as the Old Man, Tom.
Yep. And I'm Ed.
And this is the Rocket Review.
It sure is.
And we're looking at this year in review, 2021.
Yep. And looking ahead to the
2022. So yeah, we're gonna do some prognosticating, which sounds dirty, but it's just a way of saying we're gonna guess at whatever's gonna happen.
Exactly. We're gonna make some wild guesses and probably
some wags.
Probably be proved completely wrong.
Oh, by the end of the year, you're gonna be going, I bought that stock and you were so wrong. This is gonna suck for you.
Oh man. Who's in the chat though? Big Dog is asking which sucked more, 2020 or 2021. I feel like 2021 kind of sucked. Well, they both sucked.
Yeah, they did.
But 2021 was sucky in the way that you didn't have any reserves anymore. 2020, we had longer terms of having to be inside and all that.
Hold on. No toilet paper 2020.
Right. Yeah, that's true. That's
Plus,
true.
in 2021, we got to travel a little bit. I went to San Fran. So
there you go.
Cool.
Yeah.
But now we're locking down again, and everyone's got to show their little cards and proof of ID and, show that they don't have scales and rashes and, temperatures and swollen goiters. And it's just bad.
Yeah, no, that's true. That's true. But I guess, 2020 did suck more.
Hey, look at me.
Oh, yeah. Why are you, speaking of which, you Dallas fan, you're missing the Dallas game to do this.
So anybody who wants to tune in
and let us know how Dallas is doing,
score is in the chat, that would be wonderful.
Yeah.
But I am doing this for your mom, your daughter, my daughter,
his daughter, my sister. So Ma got you dressed up this morning.
Yeah. See, if I get in a car and I drive from my house to your house and get stopped by a cop, hopefully it doesn't happen, and I got this on. Hey, it's a free ride.
There you go. There you go.
So.
Hey, my aunt, your sister is in the chat. Tracy, good to see you, Tracy. Love you. Thank you for the Christmas candy.
Did you catch the uke? My sister plays the uke too. Yeah, we both started.
Sugar Kitty's here. Good to see you.
Yeah,
Steven. Oh, also you homeless cats have got even the old school rock gutters saying Netflix now. So I hope you're happy. You got them.
That's good.
Who else is here? Stephen Al says Wigski.
Everybody's here.
Mr. Great Shot is here. Saying cheers. Yes, cheers to everyone.
I'm good with that.
Stephen L is saying he loves Wigski like a brother, but he's drinking bears and watching football today. Yes, Tracy is my cool aunt.
Lots of football. Amazing amounts. And Badgers won, by the way.
Oh, yeah. There you go.
Yeah, that's Ohio State in the Rose Bowl. That was cool.
Michigan
lost, so they're not going to the championship.
You are so funny about your loyalties when it comes to Wisconsin sports, because you are such a diehard Badgers fan. But Packers are always second to the Cowboys.
Yes.
Yeah. Haywood Jablomi. Oh,
wow.
Thank you, Haywood. I think we know how to party.
We're getting there anyway.
Andrew Spirell is here. Whiskey Dick, good to see you, my man. Love you. Whiskey Weddle, Mitch. I almost said Wetch.
Mitch.
I mixed Whiskey Weddle and Mitch, so it came out Wetch.
Wet. Okay, yeah. The effects of last night are not quite worn off.
Yeah, right. The Roop. Happy New Year. Yes, we are the Rock Gut Boys. Or the Rock Gut Men. But Rock Gut Men doesn't sound as fun. Rock Gut Boys. Boys
sounds like a Rocket Man.
Yeah, Rocket Man.
Yeah.
Rocket Man.
Not doing it.
Up his feel up there alone. We're going to get a copyright strike.
All right.
Flexible Buddhist. Smoke break from PF Chang's to be here. Michael Hill is drinking beer. That's always good. Subaru says, here's to liver damage. Cats and Rubber 2020 had novelty value. I mean,
yeah, it was the office emptied out. I was the only guy on the second floor.
There is some truth to that.
But now we got people back, and you know what? I hate people. Not you, because you're not people. You're our adoring fans, and we love.
Yes, we love you.
The people I work with, big grain of salt.
Yeah, exactly. Stephen L says it's 0-3, and he also says go Cards.
Okay. Yeah, they won today. So, oh no, they didn't. They're playing Dallas.
They're playing Dallas, right?
I'm thinking Mahomes lost.
Oh, I don't know. I'm not a big football guy, but I just follow the Packers because Erica's such a diehard fan.
Yeah, she is too. Yeah, that's how I got in.
LaPrince still at work, so he can't drink. But we thank you so much for tuning in.
Is that a rule?
Well, I mean, depends on your work, right?
Don't tell my boss.
Yeah, right. Yeah. I mean, I know when I was at the liquor store, we definitely.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think we're supposed to because it's definitely wrong or illegal, but
right off the shelf. This is mine.
Juniper Lane, what's going on? Happy New Year. Sugar Kitty was declared Negaflix last week. So that's why. She is, or he is. The kitty is a she. The man himself is a he. So he is Netflix.
I'm not going to keep that straight.
The kitty you see in the picture is a lady.
I know
kitty.
That.
Yes.
Kitty.
Max Simon's here. Eli Cook, what's up? Good to see you. 2-Bit, what's up? Scotty Buttons, my man. I've given him that nickname.
It's a good one.
I've appropriated that nickname. I hope it's okay.
That's fine. Yeah.
And Donald Rand's Irish Whiskey Yoda. He's actually off on a Sunday. That's awesome. Well, what we're going to start out with, I think, is going to be perfect for you, Donald.
What are we going to start off?
Well, just before you got here.
After we get through all these names. Aaron A. Aardvark.
Stephen. Oh, that's actually a good question. Were you a counter fighter or a pressure fighter? I should have been a counter fighter. I really should have.
He pressured.
I fought Irish. I fought there's that Irish Mexican style that people talk about.
Yeah.
I did that. I was skinny back then. Now I'm chunky. But I used to be very skinny, so I was very tall.
Right.
So the guys I would go up against were usually quite a bit shorter than me.
Right.
But instead of sitting out using my jab and my cross and keeping them outside,
get in the phone booth and take.
I'd get in the phone booth. I'd sit there, and I had a decent uppercut. My problem was I didn't have the chin for it.
Yeah, right.
I caught a pretty bad punch, a couple punches.
That's the worst.
Yeah, I got a glass jaw. I wasn't made for boxing. I wasn't made for boxing. Yeah. Anyway, but what we're starting out with, before we get into all the New Year's stuff, a little package arrived just before you got here, Pop. Just before you arrived.
Sound right. But okay.
Hey, what's up, ADHD?
Little packages are good.
If you guys aren't following ADHD, which I'm sure you are, because he's got 50,000 subscribers and we've only got 7. So I'm sure,
but they're loyal.
If you found this channel, you know of ADHD already. But I'm passing my bottle of Tiger Thick along to him.
Oh, good.
So he can do a review. We'll see what he thinks, because I wasn't the biggest fan of it. I didn't think it was awful, but I thought there were some issues. We'll see what he thinks, because everybody has different taste buds. He may love it. True. So we'll see. Hey, Eric McDaniel is here. Kane Robbie, how much can I bench? Nothing. I'm terrified of benches. Park benches, regular benches at stadiums, Any kind of benches.
Now me, I bench between 340 and 350. Anytime later than that, I can't do anything. So it's too late in the day after that.
Oh, man. All right. So this is Mad March Hare Poutine. So I was talking in a recent stream about how much I dig poutine. And so this is all malted barley, but it's unaged. It's essentially Irish white whiskey.
Carol Merrill, for those who don't remember, that's a woman in Price is Right.
Oh, wasn't it Vanna White?
Oh, yeah, you're right. I'm thinking.
Yeah, Vanna White with the.
What is it with the 3 doors? Tracy, help me out.
Oh, with the goat.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a goat behind one of the doors.
Anyway,
yeah,
I'm her. Only without the looks, without the talent, without. Anyway.
Alabama Chicken is asking, have you tried aquavit? Yeah, I have tried aquavit. We actually have some in the house somewhere. I don't think in here. I think it's in the other room with the white liquors. But yeah, I have tried aquavit. I like aquavit for sure. And this is actually, in a way, is very similar to aquavit because it's a white liquor.
It is very clear.
Distilled from malt, unaged. This is kind of like Irish moonshine, or more accurately, this is more like what Irish whiskey was during the 1400s.
Ooh,
yeah.
Before they found wood.
Because
it was all taken to England for chairs and clothes closets,
right? And ships and shit.
And lots of ships.
Yeah. So this is what Irish whiskey would have been before they started using barrels.
Right.
Yeah.
And then civilization came to Ireland, and they hated it.
So yeah,
so we got barrels.
So this is our first New Year's drink. So cheers, or Sancho Wapa. Yeah.
Well, you're done right now.
Oh, it's bad luck not to have a little drink right after you cheers. Hey, speaking of Irish folk,
wow.
cool running, Sancho Gutsa. Yeah. I gotta say, this nose you can really smell that funky malted barley.
You can, yeah.
For sure. It smells like bread. It smells like, like
walking into a bakery with a little bit of, sweet here and a little bit of dough there. And
yeah.
A little bit of flour and a little bit of dust.
Yeah.
And then, my sweaty hands. Let's go for donuts, kids. So let's not.
This particular one is bottled at 40% alcohol, 80 proof. So a healthy.
That's a pot still, right?
This is a pot. This is pot distilled. Yep. So triple distilled in a pot.
Wow.
But I like this. It smells so bready.
It's different.
It is different. It's fruity. It's like pears. It's like
pears.
It's like underripe pears.
Yeah. Sour pears, especially on the aftertaste.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Well, it's like pears and toast. Pears and toast and a little bit of like orange marmalade.
So where did you get that?
So this I actually got online. This is one of those few brands that can sell directly to you.
Okay. I've never seen this in the shelf.
Yeah. So that's that. I saw an advertisement on Instagram. And depending on your state, you might be able to get it shipped directly to you. Every state has different rules about that. But yeah, they're able. It's like, I think it was like $30 shipped directly to you. I was very excited about this.
It's a novelty.
Yeah.
And seeing that we're in the state of inebriation, they will mail it to us, and we will be cool with it.
Whiskey Weddle says, yeah, funnily, whiskey predates barrels, which is an interesting idea because modern day whiskey pretty much has to be aged unless it's corn whiskey.
Right.
So
or some weird ass strange flavored stuff.
Right. But like if you think about whiskey, when whiskey really started being made, like 1400s, it wasn't until I mean, Weddle, I'm sure will know better than I, but I think it wasn't until about 200, 300 years later that anyone started really putting it in barrels.
And why would they do that?
Well,
hey, let's drink this. We'll get drunk. Yeah. It's good to drink.
Well,
the only put it in barrels and it tastes that much better. But who would have figured?
The only reason was because they started getting extra barrels from buying sherry and stuff like that. And then they had a bunch of extra barrels. They're like, well, what are we going to ship our whiskey in? We're going to ship it in these extra barrels.
And we're going to store it if we got extra.
And then
aren't buying it. Yeah.
And then they realized, oh, wait,
this is cool.
This tastes so much better when it's in a barrel. So, yeah.
So let's open the barrel and put it in. Crawl in and it'll taste it.
So, yeah. Anyway, but yes, so I think we're going to do a full, or at least I will. I don't know if you'll be around, but there will be a full review of this coming in March for March Madness / St. Patrick's Day.
Right.
So we're going to do that. So,
and it won't be the neck pour.
It won't be the neck pour. We're just taking the neck pour right now. Hey, Mr. Pregnant!
I'm just going to say straight up, not one of my favorites.
No,
it's drinkable though.
It's drinking. Okay, but you're not too big on it.
Yeah, there's not a whole lot of flavor.
It is pretty. It's just kind of light, fruity barley. Yeah. I like it. I mean, I like it just because I kind of like that pure grain.
Well, yeah, that's exciting. I mean, you find very little of that.
Mm-hmm. So that naked grain. Yeah. Anyway, Mr. Pregnant for their first super chat. Thank you so much, Mr. Pregnant 3D.
$1.99.
Sell direct. Never heard of it. Let Brenda know. Yeah. So that's a tricky thing though, because not everybody is allowed to ship direct. It also depends on the state you're selling from. It depends on what kind of licensure you have. Mm-hmm. And I'm not familiar with what kind of licensure they have out in California or wherever he's importing to. But Florida, I guess, you're allowed to ship out of Florida to other states.
Oh, that's cool.
Whereas Wisconsin is the exact opposite. So we can have things shipped in to Wisconsin. We can't have anything shipped within our borders or out. It's very strange.
I love law.
All right. And before we go any farther, I do want to say, you may have seen that we're going to be doing a giveaway. We're going to be doing a giveaway at the end of the stream. No, we're not giving you away.
Good. I ship so poorly. Get me on a train. I'm looking for a bathroom after 5 minutes.
So yes, we're going to be doing a giveaway. We're going to be doing a couple of things. So one, Springbank. We're going to give away. We're going to be doing the things that I thought were the best of the year. We're going to give away these. So we're going to give away samples of the Springbank, the Whistle Pig Farm Stock Rye.
Whistle Pig. Gotta love that.
And the, where did I put it? Uh-oh, I hit it. I really should have pulled this out beforehand. It's almost like I ought to be prepared for this stuff. Oh, here it is.
We did prepare, like about 30 seconds worth.
So we're going to do...
Got water.
We're going to do samples. We're going to give away samples of these guys. These were 3 of the top 5 whiskeys of the year. So... there's no, you don't have to super chat. You don't have to do any of that. There's no purchase necessary. I know some channels do that, and that's totally cool for them. But I want to just give these away. I don't want there to be any kind of monetary exchange.
But if you feel the need, my address is...
if you would like to super chat to support the channel, we appreciate it. That's awesome. And it's like I say, super appreciated. Helps us get whiskey and make content. But you do not have to super chat to get into an entry to have a sample. We're just going to go through the chat at the end of the night, at the end of the stream, and we're going to pick random people.
And friends and family cannot win.
Yes, that's also a good point, because you're going to get some of this anyway. We're not giving you friends and family cannot win, and you can't win twice. Okay,
there you go. Any other rules that we want to stipulate?
Be honest, because you're going to have to email me afterwards, and if we give out 3 samples and I get 15 emails, I'm going to know something's up.
Yeah, that would be bad.
Stephen Al, look at this. Dude's coming in with a $20 super chat. Well, that's awesome. Thank you, dude. So,
man,
is there really a difference between 12 years and 18 years? Depends on the whiskey.
Depends on the barrel, depends on the heat, depends on where you're at. It
yes.
Depends on what mood you're in, and do you have COVID and you can't smell or taste? all kinds of variables here. It's just...
So one of the big things is where it's being aged, because that 6-year difference in Kentucky is going to be way different from that 6-year difference in Scotland.
True.
So where and how it's being aged. If you're in Scotland and you've got your whiskey in a dunnage, which is an underground aging area, it's going to age a lot slower, quote unquote, than it would in Kentucky, where there's more heat, there's more temperature difference. The other thing to consider is alcohol strength. For example, I would rather buy a cask strength 12-year-old than a 40% 18-year-old.
Good point.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure. I would rather do that than, pay extra for just a year.
Right.
And then the other thing is like the type of whiskey, because bourbon at 18 years might be very, very tannic. It might just be a bitter bomb. Whereas Scotch at 18 years might just only then be hitting the peak of its,
oh, that's true.
It's whatever. It's tastes. So again, I personally don't put a lot of stock in age statements. I don't like to fetishize older ages.
Right.
I prefer, for me, I would rather have something with an interesting barrel at a younger age at a higher proof than lower proof older age.
Right. Fair enough. Yeah, that makes sense.
That's my thinking anyway. All right. So, Pop, I wanted you to try this guy. This is the Whistle Pig Farm Stock Rye. This is Beyond Bonded.
I bought a whole pack of Oreos and I forgot.
I got them in the other room. Give me 1 sec. I'll go grab you an Oreo. You try that. Tell people what you think. I'll go get the Oreos.
And maybe I'll take a quick pit stop to, empty out. But can't leave you guys hanging. Here we go. Ooh, I like that. Spicy bite. A lot of flavor. Almost like syrup. Little taste of maple in there.
You think so?
I think so.
Well, it's from Rhode Island. Or wait, Rhode Island or Virginia? I don't remember. Where are these guys out of? Whistle Pig is Vermont. That's it. I am so bad at geography. I'm terrible at geography.
How does that look to them? I'm trying to do Wisconsin. Which hand would it be?
Wait,
it'd be that one.
Is it this one?
Yeah.
I don't know. Wisconsin looks like a glove. That's all I know.
Yes.
Stephen L says 10-0 cards over Dallas. I'm sorry, Bob.
No.
Fetishize older age. Is this the Harold and Maude stream?
Well, yeah, I
keep
would
kink and
Maude,
whiskey separate.
Yeah. That's kind of interesting.
I try not to kink shame, but I am here with my dad, so that's a little weird to talk about. Cool Running says, when they were serving their time as a steelworker in Harland and Wolff, I used to buy it off the boilers makers, copper, who were on the site. Illegally, like most things you got there. Wow, rocket fuel. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. Well, and that's also the thing. Up until, what was it, 2007? Poitín wasn't a recognized drink. It was literally moonshine.
Yeah.
And so you had people making it out of all sorts of stuff.
Very low alcohol moonshine.
Depends on, because that's commercial Poitín.
Yeah.
People could make it however they wanted. So you had people making 80% alcohol Poitín.
Sure.
And even like Glendalough today, they have a commercial Poitín which they market as mountain strength. So so that's
okay.
like,
what is mountain strength?
It's just it's the marketing name.
Okay.
But they bottled it at like 60% alcohol.
Ooh,
so
sweetness.
Yeah.
For men looking to get drunk.
Exactly. Haywood Jablomi is asking, these guys do whiskey and Oreos. Did we just become best friends? I hope so, Haywood. I hope so.
Does he do Oreos?
Apparently, yeah.
Cool.
We like Oreos in rye in particular.
Yes. Not just any whiskey, just rye in particular. Tends to bring out the bug paste sweetness and the chocolatey goodness.
The fudginess. Yeah. What do you think of the taste on this?
I like it. I like it a lot.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Whiskey Wookie, what's up? What's up, Whiskey? Good to see you. And Help Me Do 1,000 Subs says, my left nut is a celebrity. Should it make and sell whiskey? If you think you can make money off of that, go for it. I'm not going to stop you.
Anything goes, right? Yeah. I mean, obviously, look at the market over the last few years.
Yeah. Speaking of the market over the past few years.
Oh, were we? Okay, let's do it.
Yeah. Why don't we talk about the past year?
The past year.
Or the past 2 years. We can
2021.
2021.
Yeah.
The market's been in a weird place. I mean, every market's been in a weird place. But 2020, I think we were all expecting a lot of shipment delays and issues with supply chains.
Right. That didn't happen till later.
Right. And it felt like it really happened in 2021.
Latter half.
And
which was weird.
Right. Well, and
it's like a slinky though. You know, stuff's already in shipment. It's on the transports. You know, it's in the docks. That stuff's got to get out of there first before, you know, now that stuff's gone. That's several months later.
Right.
Now we're bringing in the new stuff, which isn't happening because they're not making it or they can't ship it or.
Yeah.
Or people are sick.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Well, and that's the funny thing because I was working for Breakthrough, the distributor.
Yeah.
Tail end of this year. And we were having a lot of trouble getting certain brands in, not because it was hard to get the whiskey.
Oh, transportation?
Well, because it was hard to get glass bottles.
Oh, right. You have a glass shortage.
Yeah. Subaru's asking, who introduced who to whiskey? Ed to Mike or Mike to Ed? I think I kind of introduced it to you.
Well, yes. But I had been drinking whiskey long before Eddie
was
conceived.
Well, that's true.
In fact, that's one of the reasons he was conceived.
Gross.
But you know, I didn't have the discerning palate that he brought.
Fella, I not to kink shame, but that's my dad.
Hi.
Okay. That's my dad. This is a queer channel. I'm personally bisexual, but he's my father. Okay, we're not doing that.
Clean thoughts.
It's something I've run into though on videos with you and me. Some people are like, oh, look at those two guys, those two people. They must be in a relationship. I'm like, no.
We play off of each other.
My dad
really well because I've known him all his life.
This is my pop. Okay, don't go reading into this. Yeah, no, especially with the Oreo.
Yeah, here, take a.
Okay, yeah, here, thank you. No, it's good, right?
Yeah, it's awesome. Where have you been all my life? I think I missed this one on your review.
It is really good stuff. Oh my God, Stephen L. Dude.
Didn't he just give us
I think he just gave us like $20.
Wow.
And now he's giving us $50. Stephen, you are way too nice. Cheers. Sancho wa, Stephen.
Sure.
Dude, thank you so much.
We're going to buy a nice bottle in your honor and then drink it in front of you.
40% of all dollars were printed in the last 18 months. Real inflation is 15 plus. Jesus. I know you're a numbers guy, but do you think it's transitory or is it here to stay? By the way, your dad is awesome. Yeah, you are awesome, Pop.
I'll see what I can do down in the basement. Woodworking and electrical and all that.
Yeah. I can only really speak to what I've seen on the whiskey side of things. You know,
has there been a large leap in pricing?
Yes. Well, and
that's a shortage. Right?
Not even. Yeah. Well, it's a shortage. It's also not even just whiskey because one of my brands that I was working for Breakthrough was Tito's.
Yeah.
And Tito's had a giant jump in price. Well, not a giant jump, but a significant jump in pricing. So everybody bought up.
They did. Oh my God.
Tito's all at once.
Right. Yeah.
So we moved.
It was like Black Friday.
It was crazy. We moved like 50 cases of Tito's into every grocery store in the Milwaukee area. It was absolutely bonkers.
Yeah.
And
why?
Save a couple bucks, keep their price the same for a few more months.
Sure.
You know, because you got to understand, a lot of people treat Tito's as a loss leader. So they're not trying to make a profit off of Tito's.
Right.
Their intention is to get you to buy a handle of Tito's.
It'll bring you in,
get you into the store,
right,
and then you buy cookies and bread and all this other bullshit.
That you don't need or want.
Or, yeah.
You pick up a carton of cigarettes, even though you don't just smoke.
What are we drinking? We just moved over to the Whistle Pig Farm Stock.
Whistle Pig,
which is actually a word for a gopher, I think, or a prairie dog. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Apparently, the guy who founded this, who apparently had some trouble with
discerning between.
He apparently ripped off his own company. That's the rumor.
Ooh.
I don't want to. That's a rumor. That's a rumor. I don't want to.
That's a rumor we're spreading.
We're not trying to. I'm not trying to slander anyone. This is just in the distribution pipeline. There is word. There is word that the people at Whistle Pig are not too happy with their founder because of some sketchy sketchy bookkeeping.
Sure. Okay.
So. Yeah, but apparently the guy just.
Well, that's exciting.
Apparently the guy just met a stranger who told him, who saw a gopher and was like, "Hey, you see that Whistle Pig?" And he was like, "I'm gonna name my brand after that."
Okay.
Yeah, dude, Juniper Lane, $50. Oh my god. Okay.
It's the big one,
guys. That's
amazing. Thank you.
Very
Thank you
nice.
Yeah.
That is so nice. Hub's gifting me money for a distillery license if I were crafting bourbon, whiskey, and other spirits in Texas, which is a great place to do it now.
Yeah.
And wanted to get an assessment, not mine and not competition, on the juice. What do you recommend? Nancy Fraley. 100%. Nancy Fraley is the best person. I mean, if you can afford her.
Okay.
If you can afford her, she is the best person for quality assurance, for blending, for whatever you want to do whiskey-wise. Nancy Fraley is the queen of the nose.
Currently working at?
Everywhere.
Oh, okay.
Still Austin, Iron Root, Wyoming, I think she's still involved with.
Oh, yeah. She turned that around. Yeah.
Oh, she turned Wyoming around so good. Who the fuck else? She's been with a bunch of different companies.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Nancy Fraley is the best in the business for blending and quality assurance.
Yeah. Although she might be a little expensive.
She is expensive.
Whereas my son is relatively cheap.
I mean, yeah, if you want to pay me to come down to Texas and give you an assessment,
yeah, right. Yeah.
I'd be happy to. However, there are people who are better at it than me. I have a decent nose. Nancy Fraley has an incredible nose.
It's like a truffle pig.
Oh my God, yeah. Yeah, she's fantastic.
Cool.
Anyway, we're getting off topic. We're getting
Yeah, let's get back on topic. 2021.
Yes. And Hydrogen is saying, seeing how much you genuinely appreciate these super chats that I could never afford. Oh, really makes you. It's not about affording it. Look, we are appreciative for $2. We're appreciative.
Doing this for nothing.
We would do this for nothing.
We
and
did do it.
We
for
have
nothing.
done this for nothing. We have done this for jack shit.
And we've done this for nothing and hurt ourselves doing it in the process too.
So yes, no,
it's a loss.
Absolutely. I am just happy that you guys are here.
Yeah.
Even if we were streaming for 2 people, it was just us, I would still be happy.
Which would be you and I watching the
exactly. No, we've got 40 people in the chat. This is awesome. If you guys feel like you want a super chat, that's great. But I'm just happy you guys are here. This is so cool.
Yeah, spending time with us and
Kyoko says you might say Nancy knows what she's doing.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, and Nancy also teaches a class at Moonshine University in Kentucky.
Cool.
Yeah.
I wish I were her.
Yeah, no, she's fantastic. Oh, Mr. Greatshot can see the Tito's Distillery from their back porch. You know what's funny about that is that they don't do tours of Tito's because they want to hide how they make it.
Oh yeah, which is like bringing in large sources of unknown stuff and
they have a bunch of grain neutral spirits. They run it through a pot still like once, and then they say it's a craft vodka. Yeah, it's super sketchy.
Yeah.
It's super sketchy.
All right, I gotta ask this: does Tito's go well with Cheetos? Yeah,
Probably.
Try it. Yeah, I guess.
I mean, Tito's is not bad vodka. It's very neutral. It's easygoing. There's not a lot to it.
Eat it with anything.
Yeah.
Okay.
El Moco. Oh, big Ed, me Irish brother. Oh,
Hey.
Sancho. There's all these real Irish people in here now, and it's driving me crazy because I'm like, I'm not Irish. I'm American.
Yeah, right.
I'm a dumb plastic patty. You guys are Irish.
No, you're 50% or better.
Yeah, I mean, Granddad was Irish, but still, you know what I mean.
Sure.
Oh my God, guys.
What?
Oh my God.
All right, we're gonna have to
You're gonna make me cry here,
Yes.
you
read
guys.
some good stuff. Now.
Dude.
You know, with this kind of money, we could start our own still in the back of this room.
Oh my God.
You know,
Yeah, we could.
We'd have to figure out how to keep the fire contained.
Oh my God. Stephen L, thank you so much. This is awesome. I love supporting your channel. Well, thank you, dude. Would you recommend flipping a liquor license or trying to start a business with it? I live in a small town in Fairbanks, Alaska. We don't have many liquor licenses available. I guess that would depend.
You know, you're in Alaska. That's all they do up there is drink and tear the town up. Yeah.
The question is, if you're in a small town, do they already have multiple liquor stores?
Well, that's a good question.
And is this an on-premise license or an off-premise license?
And could you make your place unique?
Right.
No.
Because if it's an on-premise license, that's a little sketchy right now.
Now, if it were a whiskey bar up there,
that might work.
oh,
An off-premise license, I feel like, is always a pretty good bet, especially because it's relatively what's the term? Recession-proof. Off-premise licenses are relatively recession-proof.
well, alcohol sales in general.
Right.
Yeah.
The problem is, you know, that with these recent recessions, on-premise selling has been the one that takes the biggest hit, right? Especially
Right
2021.
now. Oh, yeah.
2020, 2021, on-premise selling has been
You're way down.
right.
So yeah, everything's going out the back door.
Yeah, and that's changing slowly. Like wine is coming back in terms of on-premise. Beer is coming back. But I would still say if you have an off-premise license, there's no reason. If you have the money to start the business,
go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. You're better off than us.
yeah, that's nuts.
Although we had talked about it at one point and will again.
I think I saw someone asking for my email. It's the rotgutreview@gmail. That's also if you win tonight, if you win the giveaway, that's also where you'll find me. The rotgutreview@gmail. So yeah. Hey, Subaru is asking, can you give them a dumb Ed toddler story?
Oh, like when you fell off that wall. He thought he could fly. You were about what, 3?
Oh, maybe 4. Yeah.
Yeah. And we got this wee little wall, up the block. And, he's coming home from school and, hey, on top of the wall and pull out the cape and takes a header. Just bam.
Oh, I took out my 2 front teeth.
You did.
Well,
yeah, it was beautiful.
Well, because we were with Laura Schrader and her ma.
Yeah. You also want to impress both of them.
And well, we were on top of the wall, me and Laura Schrader, and she wanted to go past me.
Yeah.
She wanted to go past me on the wall.
Oh yeah.
So I was like, and she was like, jump. I was like, all right, I'll jump. I'm gonna jump. Here we go. I'm gonna jump. And instead of jumping and just landing on my feet on the grass,
right,
I jumped all the way out like a swan dive. I was like,
it was a jackknife. Brilliant.
Oh man.
Yeah. Hospital stories are great. You also busted the bridge of your nose on the bed.
I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I was a little kid.
God, did he bleed like a son bitch?
Yeah. No, because that had to be when I was like 2.
Even younger. You were just
1.5 or so?
Maybe 18 months waddling around.
Yeah.
Bam.
Well, I tried to.
The only thing we didn't pad.
Yeah. I tried to pick up the laundry basket for Ma. She was doing laundry, so I tried to pick up the laundry basket, and I was so top heavy with my big ass toddler head.
Yeah.
I just went ka-tunk. Yeah.
So lots of pain stories.
Yeah.
Lots of good stories too. He was way ahead of his time. Reading, arithmetic, speech.
Tacky the Penguin was
looking
my
up words in the dictionary that I've never used.
I did start reading the paper at a weirdly early age.
Not just the green sheet with me, but the whole thing.
Yeah, no, I liked the business section when I was a kid. Yeah. Oh my God, I'm sorry, I'm not keeping up with these comments. I'm sorry, but
that's my fault.
No, I'll do my best, but each state has different types of licenses. Yes, that's a good point. Some are transferable, some are not. It's good to know your local laws. Cheyenne, Wyoming, what are my thoughts on beer? I like beer.
Beer's good.
Yeah.
Wobble pops.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think generally when I drink beer, I don't go for I like some of those what are the fruited sours, the milkshake fruited sours.
Yeah.
I like some of them, but you can't drink more than a half of one because you're so rich.
Right.
So usually if I drink beer, I'm usually drinking something pretty simple.
And I'm a Guinness guy.
Yeah, well, that's totally fair.
We went there. It was awesome. Warm Guinness beer beats everything else hands down.
You've always liked your beer
Right?
warm. Yeah, for the most part.
Yeah.
Yeah. He thought he could fly. That's the one. Jay Francis says, evening all, generally don't catch the lives, but a fan of the channel watching from Scotland. Holy crap. Well, we should break out
like 30 miles upstate and over to the left a little, Scott.
Yeah.
it's east of Canada, right? Our geography.
So yes, in honor of you, Jay Francis, I'm going to break out. Oh, that's full of poutine. I'm going to break out a little scotch. We'll do a little scotch. Happy Hogmanay, as they call it over in Scotland, which is fun because I'm pretty sure they the tradition over there is they have a bunch of bonfires and burn a ship or something in Edinburgh.
I like it.
It's like very it's very what's it called? Norse. It's got a lot of Nordic feel to it.
Sure.
Yeah. So
wow, cool.
I forget how this. I only know the way the Irish say it, but I think it's Slangy in Scotland. Slangewa. I just know Slangewa, or Slangeva, I think. Oh, there is one thing. Okay.
Wow. Pete.
Subaru, I do want to talk about this a little bit. I know you guys use redacted to mean the R word over on the other and in your subreddit. I would appreciate it if we just avoid all of that here. So I know you guys got your own culture over there, but when it comes to this channel, I don't want to do anything that seems uncivil or disrespectful or like mean-hearted. So let's just avoid all the talk about CTE or mental disability altogether. Cool? All right.
So we won't talk about me. At all.
Yeah, thank you, Subaru. I knew you'd be cool with it. We got differently abled people in this community. I want to be respectful to everybody.
Hopefully, yeah. We're going to try, and if I make a bad joke,
right?
So I'm apologizing ahead of time. Okay. Yeah, it's just the old man being stupid again. Faculties,
Oh, Dominic Barnfather is watching from England. Hey, that's awesome. Got a Woodford Reserve for Xmas. That's perfect.
I gotta wonder where in England.
Yeah, that's a good question. Yeah.
Because we've been watching a lot of English shows lately.
Mine is so funny about English shows.
Anything English detective, but we're on the Taskmaster right now.
Oh, sure.
Brilliant stuff. I mean, just funny. Simple delight.
It's so funny about Ma because she loved The Crown, right?
Oh yeah.
And one time she was watching The Crown and she said to me, "Oh, I sure do love all these Crown people. It's too bad they're all so English." She loves English television, but she has this weird old Fenian bias against the English.
Yeah, inborn because she's 100% Irish. So, yeah.
Hey, John Jones' fiance. Oh, that is an unfortunate profile picture. Oh, Jesus.
Wow.
That's grim. Okay. Wow, I don't care for that. But anyway, Rock Gut.
Thank you for the $8.
Thank you for the
$7.99.
Rock Gut. Here's your fee for the stream. Thank you.
I gotta ask. This is just me being stupid, but everything ends in 99. Why is that?
Because
$1.99, $7.99.
Because it makes it look cheaper.
Well, no, but wouldn't you want to put the penny on there and make it like $8?
Well, that might
look even more expensive.
That might also be because it looks like it's Australian dollars.
Oh,
so that might translate to something different.
Okay.
In
the real world.
Not what I meant.
Yeah.
Oh
boy.
Is the new Lager 2021? Haven't had it yet. Unfortunately, a lot of Scotch is not making it to Wisconsin right now because of some of it was the after effects of the tariffs in the last year because the tariffs effects didn't really hit when they went into effect.
Right. It was after everything got through.
They went into effect months later.
Right.
And now we're still trying to get all that figured out. Part of the reason we've seen Scotch sales drop in America recently is both the tariffs and the supply chain issues.
Right.
Because we're still getting through those tariff issues, and now we're hitting the supply chain issues. So I haven't actually had it yet.
But this is very good, by the way.
Oh, this Cargis? Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's a new one out. There's a PX sherry one out that I was debating getting. Erica loves Lefroy, but she doesn't like PX sherry. So I was going to buy it for her, but then she wasn't into it.
Not the sherry girl.
No, she doesn't like sherry. She likes.
Yeah,
she likes.
I can see where that would be.
Yeah. She likes bourbon aging.
Sure.
So like Lefroy in bourbon casks or Kilholman in bourbon casks. That's her.
A little sweeter.
Yeah.
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 Sherry, it's got a sour note to it.
It's kind of. She says it's basementy.
Okay.
Yeah. She gets it. She gets kind of a basement thing coming off.
Dark,
of it.
scary. Silence of the Lambs. Yeah, I get
that. Speaking of 99, have I tried any of Wayne Gretzky's whiskeys? Yeah. Did you? I don't know. I think we had those. I think maybe were they at Distill America? I don't remember.
I wasn't there for the last one.
Yeah, and I wasn't either because it was online. Yeah.
The only thing I know about Wayne Gretzky is there's somebody closing in on his all-time scoring record.
Oh, is there?
Yeah.
Oh,
Guy's been in the league for like 18 years, so it's pretty cool. But I don't remember the guy's name, and I'm not into hockey, and blah 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 blah.
Yeah, the only guys I know are what's it? Crosby and Tutu. What was that name? What's his name? Jordan Tutu, the little punk who would run around just punching folks for no reason. He played for Nashville.
Okay.
I remember he played for Nashville. I used to watch a lot of college hockey.
Right.
A lot of college hockey.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was way into the Madison team, but professional hockey was never quite my thing. I mean, it was, but to a lesser degree than college.
I got to tell these people, we're in Milwaukee, and 9 months of the year we've got snow.
Yeah.
We're not quite, but anyway. You think we'd have a professional hockey team?
You think so, right?
And we don't.
Yeah,
we're a fairly large city. We're number 17 on the scale of 1 to 20.
Yeah, yeah. We're not super big. We're a little cow town, but we got winter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And ice. We got hockey players all over the place. I mean, there's all kinds of hockey clubs in Milwaukee I didn't know about until they found out that I rollerbladed and played goalie one time. Oh, you got to come out and play hockey. Yeah, the hell with that. Can't you stick in the head? No, I don't think so.
Lose some teeth.
I'm already stupid enough.
Steven or Stefan, I'm not sure. But either way, love the channel. Though I don't drink much nowadays. Totally cool. We're happy to have you here, dude. Real quick, B, would you recommend Pepsi or Diet Coke to mix with Tiger Thick? I'm a Coke guy.
I'm a Coke guy too.
I'm a Coke guy.
It just mixes better. It's not so super sweet. It's got some body to it. It's a little more syrupy. Yeah, you can't beat a Coke.
But he's saying Diet Coke.
Oh, Diet?
You might have to go Pepsi in that case.
I don't know. I still hate Pepsi.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's entirely. You grew us up on Coke.
Yeah, we did.
I remember when we were renovating the kitchen, and you and me were like cracking through stuff. I literally put a hole in the wall, if you remember.
Yeah,
God
I
damn
still
it.
haven't fixed it.
But we were drinking like 2 liters of Coke.
Oh yeah,
like every day. Just it was the middle of the summer. We're drowning.
We're sweating.
Or not drowning.
That was great.
Sweltering. Hey, Dominic Weinfeld, thank you again, dude. You guys, you do not have to be this nice. We appreciate the support. I really appreciate the support. You do not have to be this nice. This is so awesome of you guys.
Wow. No, we can improve the channel immensely. This is going to be fun.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I
mean, we can get rid of me and get some,
somebody better.
Yeah, right. Somebody really drinks and knows their stuff.
No, you're great. We have a great rapport.
Yeah, how's it doing, by the
way? Wayne Gretzky 99 proof is pretty bloody good. I believe
Wow.
And Dallin Rance should know he's Canadian, but he's also big into Irish whiskey. His people are actually from the exact opposite of where our people are from. His folks are all Ulster Scots from up in the north. Yeah. But yeah. And I actually like their ice wine. I remember their ice wine stuff was pretty cool. Ovechkin. Oh yeah, I know Ovechkin. Ovechkin may match his goal record.
That's him. That's it.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Did we wait? Oh, okay, good. I thought I missed a super chat. I was like, holy crap, did we get another one? But no, Dominic was the last one. Thank you so much, Dominic, again. You guys are really cool.
All right. For those of you who are going to do a quick cleanse.
Dude! Oh my God.
What? It's more money than I've ever seen in my life. Really?
Oh my God. Okay. Oh my
I
God.
can't spend over $100 without telling the wife or asking, I should say. Now here's $300. What are you going to do with that? Are you going to get better equipment here?
I know I
Are you gonna get
said
some good stuff.
I know I said that
You're
we
going to get something better to wear other than that. Look at him.
Erica got me this shirt. Thank you.
Oh,
It's
okay.
all about the budge. But no, dude, I know we said that we weren't gonna give people samples based on
You're right.
the super chats,
But
holy shit, that is so nice of you. That is so cool of you. So Steven, I'm gonna give you I'm gonna give you samples of our 3 bottles.
oh, perfect. Yeah.
Because
we're selling
awesome.
it. You know, you're going to win it.
Yes, everyone else, you still have an opportunity to get the samples. No entrance, no money needed.
Right.
But Steven, just because you are so cool and so awesome damn, that's amazing.
Yeah.
You're gonna get a
we
nice...
work in Milwaukee. Our paychecks aren't that big.
Yeah, right. Enjoy being nice. Thank you. Happy holidays, dude. Get your girls some
Happy
nice, maybe a
holidays.
G-Wagon. I don't know what a G-Wagon is.
Holidays.
Get your dad something nice. 10-7 cards over Cowboys. Sorry, Pop.
Oh.
Straight up, what's the best whiskey for 80? Ooh.
No, that's a great question.
In the $80 range. Ooh, Laga has some great stuff in the $80 range. Lagavulin.
You know. What about Japanese?
Oh, Yoichi.
Yeah.
Yoichi's a little closer to 90, 99, but still, Yoichi's in that same category. If you like Taketsuru Pure Malt, I'm not the biggest fan of that, but that's the younger versions are in that price range.
All right. Let's think about bourbons.
Depending on how
would you go that high for a bourbon?
Depends.
Okay.
There's some bourbons I would.
Yeah.
Like Murray Hill Club or the other stuff from what the hell is it called? It's another Nancy Fraley brand.
Okay.
It's who is the maker of somebody help me. Who makes Murray Hill Club? Help me out here. Somebody.
Anybody. Nobody. Because I don't know either.
Yeah, I can't remember what's the name of the brand that makes Murray Hill. Fuck's sake, I can't. It's not J-Law. It's not J-Law. It's fuck.
Yeah, that'll be deleted later.
Oh, Joseph Magnus, Joe Mag. There we go.
There you
Yeah, go. Joe Mag. Well, Joe Mag runs about 110, at least around us, 110, 115. But still. Great stuff. Or to the cigar blend. Dude, Steven. Oh, donated samples. Steven. Okay, well, we're doing double samples tonight. We're gonna instead of doing 3 samples, we're gonna do 6. We're gonna do six winners tonight because of Steven's
and we've got enough.
Awesome generosity.
And we can buy more.
Dude,
thank you.
You are so generous, and so yes, we're gonna get you some good stuff. Or not you, but people are going to get good stuff because of you.
Right.
That's awesome.
That's cool.
That's really awesome. Dude, you are so
postage,
nice.
Boxing, handling, whatever.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Holy fuck.
I feel like Jerry Lewis. The more we talk, the more money comes in. Now, for those of you who don't know Jerry Lewis, look it up on YouTube. He was amazing. Silly. Like
Sugar
him.
Kitty is saying Murray Hill Club get about 95.
Okay.
Yeah, that's about right. I've seen it a little higher around here depending on the store. Wisconsin, we tend to pay a little bit extra.
Right.
Yeah.
Just because they have to ship it all the way up here.
Yeah.
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 Crazy.
But yeah. No, isn't this car just good?
This is good. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that heat. It's not overstated.
Mm-mm.
It's just right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And it's not thin. It's got good taste.
And the port is a nice kind of.
It balances that out. Yeah.
It's that
out nicely.
What's the term I'm looking for? Like red fruit. It's a appley strawberry kind of thing.
Okay.
It's not musty, Yeah. It's good.
It's good. Yeah.
Yeah. Yes. My aunt is saying, good way to pay it forward. Yes, Steven, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Y'all made $520 on the stream, not counting YouTube's cut. We can finally afford some Gucci slippers from Mexican Enterprises.
Would I want those?
I don't know. I think that's a Brendan Schaub thing. Yeah. Anyway, so but as long as we're
2021.
How about 2022?
2022. Oh yeah, we got a prognostic.
We got to prognosticate.
Alcohol will be big.
Alcohol will be big.
Oh yeah,
undoubtedly.
It's going to be the same.
Yeah,
if not more.
Yeah. No, we are. I can't see bourbon slowing down.
No.
Yeah.
Okay, here's a question. We've had this explosion of all kinds of new whiskeys and people endorsing them. And, I'm making a whiskey, he's making a whiskey, you're making a whiskey. Everybody and his brother's making a whiskey. Is that going to continue, or will that now shrink and, we'll find a nice balance?
I think 2 years ago, I made the prediction that we were going to see craft distilling really come into its own,
right,
and you're going to see some of these craft distilleries get bigger than some of the traditional brands. And that has happened a little bit, but not in the way I thought it would. I thought we were going to see a lot more people making a lot more of their own distillate, and they were going to grow as distilleries. What we've actually seen is more so that some distilleries have gotten very, very big,
right,
and they've been bought up by larger groups. Or you've had some distilleries that have shuttered, not necessarily because they're making bad whiskey, but because of the business side of things.
Right. Tough to start it up, and
so
a COVID year.
I don't think craft distilling is gonna stop, but I do think
there's been such an explosion. Can that continue?
I think
the market is only so much. Although the market's growing, because I think beer is shrinking, right?
Yeah. Well, not in particular. I mean, on-premise beer is definitely shrinking.
Yeah.
But like everyone said, the craft beer bubble was going to bust. It still hasn't.
Right.
Craft distilling is going to continue to grow. I think that's true, but I also think that what was I going to say?
He's asking me.
No, I think craft distilling will grow. It may not grow in the way I thought it would.
Okay.
Because I thought you were going to see a lot of people making their own distillate and having big, awesome distilleries just making distillate. I think we've seen, on the other hand, I
think of 3 years ago, maybe that was the trend, and
right,
started, and people were buying, lots of barrels. And
I think what we've seen over the past year is that sourced brands have been more popular than a lot of the craft distilled stuff. So it's going to be interesting to see, because I think we're going to keep seeing sourced brands be a big part of the market. However, now MGP has bought up Luxrow. They own a bunch of brands from Luxrow. They want to start putting their bourbon into those brands.
Right.
So we may see less sourcing from MGP. Doesn't mean we're not going to see sourcing.
Right.
But people are going to have to go to Dickel or Beam or whoever has extra if they want to source, because MGP is probably going to start focusing on those new Luxrow brands.
Sure. Okay.
I do think craft distilling is going to stay big. The people who are going to do really successfully in craft distilling, though, I think are the people who have been sourcing and have developed a brand like Sagamore or Templeton. I think they're going to keep growing.
Oh, sure.
And it's going to be harder for people who are just starting out
to get in.
Sure. Doesn't mean it's not going to happen.
Right.
But the people who have been sourcing already and are either now going to keep doing that or moving to making their own distillate,
right,
I think they're going to have a leg up.
Cool.
John Jones' fiance, Rocka, what do you and your dad do for work outside of YouTube? That's a great question. Well, are you officially retired now?
No.
Oh, no.
5 more days.
5 more days. 5 more days, and then you're on the way up.
I'm a computer nerd, a tech weenie, as we like to be called. So yeah, I play with the computers and coding and switches and routing and all that kind of good stuff all day long, and I'm tired of it. So I'm moving into house renovations. I've already got a couple of jobs doing bathrooms. So This is cool.
There you go.
Yeah, I want to be able to, at the end of the day, point at something and go, that's the toilet I put in. It's perfect. And then walk away and never think about it again.
Subaru is asking Ed and Mike, have you guys done the Bourbon Trail?
No.
And I wanted to this past year. I was thinking me and Erica were going to go down to do it. But
yeah, I know people who have, and they said it's great.
Yeah, unfortunately, I was being very careful this year. I have asthma, and I don't want to catch COVID again because I had it.
Oh.
And I had it for a month, and I was miserable, and it sucked. I was laid up in bed for like 12 hours.
He was useless.
Oh, it was bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. As for me, what do I do for work? Well, I was with Breakthrough. Actually, I was doing distribution, but I have since left that job as of December. So right now, I'm figuring a few things out. Actually, I'm not.
All right. He's living off the channel.
Right now, I am living off the channel. I'll be honest with you. So we'll see what happens.
You're not actually taking this money and buying yourself stuff. So you're buying it for the channel.
Right. Well, but yeah,
which is nice because he's been spending his own money.
Yeah. Hey, Mashbill, what's up, Wags? Good to see you. If you're not subscribed to the Mashbill, I believe he's planning to come back in the new year. So I think he's going to get started pretty soon. So make sure you're subscribed over there. And in Pops, I think Ed became a little bougie. I know I have. With this new influx of subscribers, I haven't been doing as much rot gut. It's true. It's true. Time to get back to the roots. We need more rot gut. Okay. All right. Just for you, my dude.
A worst whiskey Wednesday. We haven't done one of those in forever.
Just for you, my dude.
Good thing, actually. What the hell is that?
All right. Which small/local regional distillery is the one to watch in 22? Oh, yeah. We're going to drink some Malort just for Wags.
Yeah, he's going to drink some more.
I think O'Shaughnessy in Minnesota, we're going to see what they do because they got Brian Nation working for them, making single pot still stuff. In the same vein, we've got Talnua making single pot still Irish style whiskey over in Colorado. Keep an eye on them.
That's pure puke is what that is.
Leopold Brothers is making, yes, it is. Leopold Brothers is also making some fantastic rye. So that's a good place to look. Place to look. I'm trying to think of who else. Actually, a lot of the Texas craft distilleries. That's a fantastic place for making whiskey. Balcones, I'm sure.
Seaside.
Iron Root. Iron Root just announced Saints Alley, so they've got a bunch of cool stuff going on. Who the fuck else? I'm sure Driftless Glen. Driftless Glen has been blowing up so hard. That and the Limousine Rye from Dancing Goat. Actually, you want to try some Dancing Goat corn whiskey? It's very.
Should I say no?
It's very interesting. Give that a try. Tell me what you think of that, fella.
Okay.
But
should we start with completely clean glasses?
Just do a Scotch rinse.
I did.
Okay. But yeah, so Dancing Goat and Driftless Glen here in Wisconsin are killing it. Absolutely killing it. And I think they're going to continue to. And because you're seeing people do barrel picks of Driftless Glen for like whiskey clubs throughout the country. People are realizing how good Wisconsin whiskey is.
Because
we've got some people making great fucking whiskey, and they're not.
You get a clean glass.
Oh, thank you. I think Wisconsin rye is still my go-to. But
yeah, definitely.
I think Wisconsin rye is kind of where we shine. However, I think with the bourbon boom being what it is, I think we're definitely going to see people latching on to Wisconsin bourbon in a big way. Yeah.
Got a lot of corn up here. That's true.
Yeah.
But do we have any good bourbons?
J. Henry.
Oh, yeah, J. Henry.
J. Henry makes some good bourbon. Driftless makes good bourbon. I think the thing is, Driftless rye is better than their bourbon. And Twisted Path rye is by far one of the best ryes I've ever had. Not even just Wisconsin.
Yeah. Twisted Path rye is amazing.
And they make some hazmat proof ryes. Like, I think one of their ryes was like 73% alcohol.
Oof.
Oh,
I'm on it.
It was crazy. It was crazy. Roughly 4 years ago, Heaven Hill added 50% to production. He should know he's the Heaven Hill distiller.
Okay. Sure. Yep.
So Heaven Hill's products will end up getting more prevalent, and they may allow sourcing again. There's a big opportunity for that.
Yeah.
If MGP is kind of moving out of the sourcing game, somebody's going to have to jump in.
You got the ability to do so, yeah.
Wags, this is a glass of Malort just for you.
Oh, that's
All right. Oh my God, I'm so behind on all of this. Yes, MGP aged well is going to run dry. Yes, anyone still sourcing from MGP is going to have to age it themselves. 100%. All that bourbon, whatever bourbon they have left, is going towards those Luxor brands. I would imagine. I'd be surprised if they didn't do that. Subaru says, "Congrats on retirement." And Michael Hardy's asking, "Who's on my shirt?" This is John Silver, Alex Reynolds, and Adam Cole, baby.
There you go.
From AEW Pro Wrestling.
Wrestling, as we used to call it back in the day.
YouTube won't let Stephen L. send more money. You don't have to send more money. You've sent enough money.
Yeah, right.
Thank you.
Stop. Thank you.
I don't want anyone. I don't want.
Send it to somebody else, and they can send it that way.
Please, anybody, do not bankrupt yourself supporting this channel. I appreciate it so much, but you don't have to.
Because we'll be back again and again and again, whether you want it or not.
Yeah, no, I couldn't handle all the customers asking for Blanton's. I tried. I tried my best. Haywood is saying Oreos are a business expense for years.
Hey, this is delightful after everything else.
Oh, yeah, that's fair. Indy is saying he thinks I would kill doing stand-up. Oh, I don't know if that's for me, man. I don't know if that's for me. I just want to be on YouTube and drink my whiskey. I don't know.
Brilliant. Verbal. Yeah.
I don't know about
oral diarrhea most of the time. Just
yeah, right. Donald is saying O'Shaughnessy's sourcing from Great Northern right now, which is a great place to source if you're going to. So yeah, I'm excited to see what happens there.
Yeah.
Hey, Owen Deneen. Cheers, fella. Good to see you. Seth Lee is here. I'm trying to keep up with this chat. So it's just
there's no way
working.
Oh, I'm still on number 3.
Wood Hat. That's a good call. Wood Hat, Deer Hemi. And Jay Reiger. Jay Reiger's down Kansas City, and they've got a very interesting whiskey that I think I have some actually. It's buried, but I have some. It's a blended it's a blend of bourbon, and I think there's some port in there, or maybe sherry. It's very good. Yeah.
Can't beat that.
Andy says I owe Stephen L. a lap dance.
Okay, this is where I exit.
Yeah, right. Erica's going to have to approve that.
Big thumbs down. Yeah, that would be bad.
It's very weird having a non-Irish person pronounce my name correctly.
Ooh.
Yeah. Well, I've got a little bit of background with that sort of thing.
You've got enough.
Yeah. So yeah.
Just with your mother.
I'm not a complete dumb plastic patty. Hey, Alpha Male, what's up? Great whiskey review. Never seen it. Thank you. All right. So someone else was saying, I think it was Wags who was saying that single malt Irish and American is going to keep blowing up. I would have to agree.
Okay, sure.
I think with the Irish stuff, it'll be interesting to see where the pot still category goes.
Yeah.
Because that's kind of expanding to other countries that are making pot still style whiskey. Right. They can't call it actual pot still whiskey. It's
nice.
Pot still style.
The comedy stylings of Mike.
Right.
Which you're getting none of today.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe next time.
Yeah. This is a very corn-forward whiskey.
But we've had enough drinking going on here that you might get some ukulele out of it. So,
I also do think, American single malt is going to keep growing for sure.
Sure.
I don't think that's going to stop anytime soon. I think there's been I feel like it kind of had a big boom
Yeah.
a year and a half
I
ago.
was going to say, let's go 1 year, 5 year, 10 years.
Yeah.
Where do you see this kind of?
I think within the next year, finished bourbon is going to keep being big.
Okay, sure.
Because
everyone, all the guys at work are like bourbon, and I'm like, what about? Bourbon. Yeah, shut up.
I think we're going to see the finished bourbon, especially, grow as a category.
Sure.
Just because that's the way it was the last 2 years. It's been growing. I don't think it's going to stop.
Right. It's a nice change. Yeah.
Yeah. That said, I certainly think that regular bourbon is still going to be the star for the time being, at least until Scotch kind of gets back on its feet a little bit, at least in the American market. Yeah.
I think people dabbled in Scotch and went, okay, this is fun and exciting, and then went back to the bourbons.
It does seem like that.
Yeah.
I think, especially just from my standpoint in retail and distribution,
at least in America,
it's been very interesting because, like,
what did you push primarily?
We pushed a lot of bourbon.
Okay.
And a lot of Tennessee whiskey.
Yeah.
And I feel like single malt had a very diehard, single malt Scotch still has a very diehard fan base. And it's been big for a long time. However, in terms of like what's in the zeitgeist, bourbon, it went, Scotch was the big boy for so long, and now bourbon has taken over.
Okay.
Yeah. Hey, another one? Thank you, John Jones' fiance. I still feel like, I hope you're making fun of domestic violence, not encouraging it.
Yeah, right.
I really hope so.
Wow, walked into a door. My mom did that one time. Black eyes, both sides. It was amazing.
Oh,
I don't know how she did. She caught the thing, just bam.
I've gotten black eyes on both sides from breaking my nose. Like,
yeah.
You remember because the guy, well, it was boxing. Somebody punched me. Black eyes. Oh, and Deneen, it's tough being Irish. Well, we always have whiskey to make it better.
And good beers over there.
Oh, Tracy, you're very sweet. I am incredibly happy right now. You guys are being so supportive and awesome. I appreciate all of you. Yeah. But point being, Scotch is only for when you've got a fancy chair in a large office
and a stogie.
I feel like Scotch has this maybe somewhat deserved reputation as being a high-end pretentious asshole drink.
Yeah, but it came around. I mean, no, but it's true. Yeah, the chair, the stogie, the Scotch. Yeah, it's kind of nice. But then again, so is the stogie, the chair, bourbon.
Right. Oh, do you get the cherry on this? Do you get that really bright cherry? Yeah. I like that a lot.
This is delightful. Yeah, the first taste was just like, wow.
Yeah. No, I got to say, this is a very grain-forward whiskey. So, like, for people who...
I think with the bitter dark chocolate, this would be amazing.
For people who are way into, like, really old barreled whiskeys, this may not be for you. But if you like grain-forward, that fruity corn taste, this shit's good. Actually, this is actually a barrel pick I got from down Wind Lake.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I was down actually
not too far from here.
When I was working in distribution, they had me running all over Southeast Wisconsin, so I got to grab barrel picks from wherever the fuck. And so I was down. Who the hell did this one? This was Aman's. Yeah, and Aman's. If you're in the Southeast Wisconsin area, Aman's is awesome. And they didn't pay me to say this or nothing. They didn't pay me to say this. They do so many barrel picks.
But they gave them a car.
They do, right. They do barrel picks of whiskey. They do barrel picks of brandy. Okay. It's the first store I've ever seen do a barrel pick of brandy.
Why wouldn't you?
Right?
And here in Wisconsin,
brandy's
king.
Yeah. So they are awesome. If you're in Southeast Wisconsin and you're able to get out to Wind Lake, they've got a bar above the liquor store where you can sample different liquors.
And they got a bar across the street.
Yeah.
That's what we do up here. It's kind of like Alaska.
Yeah. Oh, Matt Krieger says, Adam Cole, baby. You know, if Adam Cole has a baby, that would be Adam Cole, Bay. And if he introduced that Bay to another Bay, it would be Adam Cole, Bay.
My head's hurting.
Stephen L. Dude,
Can't keep up.
you didn't need to.
All right.
Guys.
If you want to bankrupt yourself, this is the show to do it on.
Oh my God, guys, this is actually so sweet.
Yeah,
This is so nice. Thank you, Stephen. You're killing me here, man.
Okay, we're gonna have to get better talent than me for this show if we're gonna keep getting money like that. Wow.
Yeah. What was I gonna say?
You're like up over $30.
Oh yeah, rugby has taught me that a number of times after breaking my nose. Yeah, yeah,
Tough sport, that.
it is.
Oof.
It is. Yeah, they're wild.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. It looks like your boys are down by 6.
Ow!
Sorry.
Okay. Tell me when it's the half.
You guys are the best, but I hope Aaron Rodgers' pinky toe is sore tonight.
So do I. Yeah. You know, he makes way too much money.
The guy is such a douche.
Oh, yeah.
He's
especially with this COVID thing. You know, he's brilliant. He can talk. He's smart. But, you know, he got on this bandwagon with this.
Oh, he's such a douchebag. He's such a... the motherfucker's like this guy turned into this California hippie motherfucker.
Oh, yeah.
He's got this...
I think it's the girlfriend.
Nothing against California
hippie motherfuckers.
But like
when you're an NFL quarterback, you're supposed to win games for us. Yeah. You know, my wife is livid. She's like, I don't like him anymore. Okay.
Oh, he's
and that was a poor impression of my wife. I hope she's not watching. Otherwise, I apologize profusely, honey. Thank you.
he just turned into such a douchebag.
Oh, and he endorses everything. Everything's for money.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No. Get a haircut, you goddamn hippie. Fucking
Or
A.
at least wash it.
Also, he's got this, and that girlfriend of his, the Shailene Woodley. She's got, and I don't. It's a sexist.
Mother Earth.
It's a sexist trope to blame a woman for a man's behavior. I know, and I don't want to do that. However, it does seem like she's got this holistic medicine bullshit that
I think whoever universe he's in, he is like a chameleon. You know?
Yeah.
So
anyway, that's enough of bitching about Aaron. Aaron's
yeah. Aaron's great, a wonderful guy.
Oh, it's already half done. They're in the third now.
Oof.
So
ouch.
Yeah.
This is gonna be bad.
Oh, hey. Metal Wiz X, if I'm pronouncing that right, is here. So hey, no, don't worry about being late. We're just glad you're here, man.
Yeah, right. And goodbye. We're leaving now. No,
My God,
hey, is it time? No, it's never time.
I mean, you
got enough stuff here that we could go for days.
Oh, we could,
but you couldn't because
No,
eventually
we're
gonna bleed because we're just talking gibberish by the time we get through 10 more bottles.
We're going to call it a day at like an hour and a half, I think, probably.
Okay.
Or well, we could go for 2.
If I break out the lute, we're gonna close that much quicker. Yeah, or the pan flute.
We could go. We've got Kilco goes on at 6, so we've got until 6 if we want to. But we're not saying we're gonna go that long.
Yeah, no, we can't. There's dinner to be made and there's stuff to do. I got to go back to work tomorrow after 11 days off. I got to tell you, that's going to be painful.
Yeah.
But all I'm going to do is clean out my desk, and it's going to take me 5 days to do it.
There you go. Thank you, Juniper, so much. Another $100. That's awesome.
Wow.
That's awesome.
Oh.
That's awesome.
This is like weird. It's like the Twilight Zone for me. I don't. When I'm here, if I don't. When I'm on with him, we get maybe $7 in loose change.
Yeah, this is crazy.
Now,
dude, Juniper, Juniper, that's way too kind.
More than
you were so
gracious,
nice.
Thank you.
Everybody who has donated,
and those who haven't, those who are just watching,
anybody who's here tonight, thank you so much. This is so cool.
It's weird. I'm talking to you, but I kind of feel their presence.
Right.
Yeah.
Right?
It's like, okay,
it is. It's like
it's live. They're just on the other side of that camera and they're talking to us.
Yeah.
It's kind of cool. I like it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And Tracy says, myself and Ed and my bro think you're way cool for and awesome for watching. Yeah.
She's a
Dude.
staunch supporter.
Dude,
Yeah.
you guys are too nice. You guys are really awesome. You're being really cool. You don't have to do this. And yes, be sure to follow Kilco.
Yeah.
Immediately after,
We're
around
gonna give you a half-hour break. You go to the
Yeah.
bathroom, get some water,
yeah.
grab
But,
something to eat.
My man Kilco is a super cool guy. I love him to death. You should definitely go follow.
Have I met him? I don't think so.
I don't know if he was at this year's ball
Yeah.
down in Austin.
Missed that.
Yeah, you weren't there for
No.
that. I don't know if you've met him.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Yeah. Next year.
No, he's a great guy though.
Okay, cool.
Love that
Take
guy.
your word.
Michael Hardy, who's on my shirt? Oh, didn't somebody already ask that? Alex Reynolds, Adam Cole, John Silver of AEW Professional Wrestling. I'm a big professional wrestling guy. When I stopped watching boxing, I needed something to fill that void.
Comic relief.
And so wrestling. Because I stopped watching boxing after Pritchard Colon got hurt. I've said this before.
Sure.
But after Pritchard Colon got hurt, I couldn't watch anymore.
Right.
And so
I catch snippets.
I
follow it in the
Yeah.
paper, but I don't actually watch it so much anymore.
There was a time where we watched every single boxing card.
Yeah, we would pay.
Yeah, we would every
crazy.
single boxing card. We were there.
In fact, with the garage door being new and all, I was going to hang up the bag this week.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. No, because I got into boxing. I mean, I started really getting into boxing in South Africa,
Right.
and when I was down there, and then I came back and
the boxing club at UW.
Yeah, they had the UW Madison Boxing Club, which was coached by this fantastic old Irish bastard named what was it? Bob Lynch. Bob Lynch.
Yeah.
Oh, he was a crazy son of a bitch. He had this broken nose, like that had been broken like 3 or 4 times, just chunk.
It was like a street in San Francisco. Just
yeah, exactly. And he once punched a guy so hard he broke a bone through the back of his elbow.
Ooh.
Yeah, the guy was crazy. The guy was a crazy old Irish bastard. But he was our coach at the time, and so I started boxing under him. I wasn't that good at it. I had a shit chin. So
yeah, those were the days.
Best liquor to drink before a fight. I'm pretty sure
Anything.
Well, I was gonna say poaching. There's a whole underground. Like Travelers in Ireland.
Mm-hmm.
There's an underground. It's called the King of the Gypsies tournament, and it's a bare knuckle boxing match. And basically these different traveler families come together and have these fights.
Duke it out. Sure.
And the one fellow was saying that what he likes to do before a fight is to soak his hands in petrol to get them hard as stone.
Oh, yeah, no. You've ever worked with concrete? Anybody out there? I have. Yeah, you get that lime in your hands and your knuckles, they freeze up. And yeah, you can punch just anything.
Dude, no, stop. Steven!
Wow, this guy's got more money
Steven,
than I have.
Steven, I really hope you are independently wealthy.
Which I think he is.
I can only imagine you are, but
I'm not. I'm hoping to be someday. Invent something neat, or maybe get into distilling, or open a bar with you.
Oh yeah,
Which
that'd be
I
fun.
think would be
actually.
If I would cater, food.
That would be one thing I would be. Now that I'm out of the distribution game, the distribution game is a mess right now. I couldn't do it anymore. It's a mess, and it's nothing against my former employer. My boss was awesome. I loved my boss. Great guy. It's just
Only twice though.
Yeah, right. It's not where you want to be right now.
Right.
Even if you're a salesperson.
Oh, it's crazy.
It's just a mess. It's just a mess. And I'm glad I'm not in it anymore, honestly. So
that's cool.
Yeah. I would love to open up a bar. That would be or a liquor store or something.
Food. I don't know. Yeah. We can talk.
Donald Rance is saying, speaking of rugby, I used to have nightmares of playing against Jonah Luma and having the All Blacks perform the haka above my dead body. Right before I met the devil.
Right.
Oh, those New Zealanders are nuts.
I'm guessing.
I was because I was looking at the record of the rugby records for national teams.
Yeah.
And you see like South Africa beats New Zealand every once in a while. England beats South Africa once in a while.
Yeah.
Then you look at like Ireland's record.
Yeah.
And they beat the All Blacks like twice. And the All Blacks have just beat the shit out of everybody. like Ireland does well in the Six Nations.
Sure.
Or whatever. It's the Six Nations.
But then you bring on.
But then you bring in New Zealand and it's just nothing.
Okay.
Nothing. Oh, are you in distribution too, man?
Something in the water.
Yeah, distribution's a mess right now. It's fucked. Barcaded by P.F. Chang's. There we go. What would the name of the bar be?
Ooh.
I mean, O'Mara's is a...
We could make it a breakfast thing and call it Salmonella's. I like that a lot. Yeah. You could get Bloody Marys, you get your vodka drinks, you get your whiskey drinks.
Oh, Stephen L. got rich on that Bitcoin.
Oh, you go.
There you are,
I was
man.
thinking about that. Yeah, my retirement, I was thinking penny stocks and Bitcoin. That would be awesome.
Yeah, if you buy it now, though, that's the
well,
issue.
you gotta play it,
Yeah.
It's gone up, it's gone down.
Yeah, I suppose.
Yeah, no, it's still gonna go up. So yeah, brilliant. I like that.
Yeah.
Cool. Thank you.
Yeah, to be fair, I think the smallest person on their team is like 240 pounds. They grow them big.
What's her name?
Don't be sexist.
I won't. I'm just saying. They're amazing, rugby players.
Yeah, they are. I used to live in Fiji. Guys on the playground went on to Fiji team and played sevens. More crazy than Kiwis.
The guys from the Fijis are amazing.
Yeah, they and
I was going to say they're into the sumo thing.
Yeah. No, there's and like Hawaiians are big into the sumo.
Big, yeah.
Akebono was Hawaiian, I'm pretty sure. And then
Samoans,
they grow them big over in Samoa.
Their own islands.
Yeah. They I was gonna say professional wrestling, there's a whole Samoan dynasty. Like The Rock and his family they just grow these big ass dudes. And it's like, yeah, the what is it called? The Anoa'i family.
Okay.
Just there's generations of guys who have done professional wrestling just because they're so big.
Sure.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. Oh, I would love that. That would be awesome. I'm thinking we need to have a big meetup for sure. Oh, Samoa and Tonga both. There's also a lot of Tongan.
Oh, sure.
A lot of Tongan guys. Yeah. Rocky Maivia. Yeah. So it's funny because The Rock's mother, her father was the blood brother to the Anoa'i family, which in Samoan culture is basically the same as being like actual relatives.
Cool.
And so, yeah, they've got this just huge family. Like Roman Reigns, who's the champ right now in WWE, is like The Rock's cousin. They're nuts.
Wow.
They're nuts.
Who knew? Yeah, I wish I followed, but just a smidge of everything, and then I'm overloaded. It's that weak mind of mine.
All right, so before we leave for the night, any predictions? Not for whiskey in general, but for the channel. Just for the channel. What are we thinking for the new year, Pop?
More of me, or maybe less of me. I'm not sure. Yeah, where are we going? Well, you've got some funding there, so we can buy some good stuff.
Yeah,
that's cool.
Yeah.
We do need
a better tripod.
A better tripod for sure. Yeah, that's number one. God, this thing is.
What? Oh, see y'all soon. Oh boy. Oh, okay. I'm curious. I don't know what that means, but I'm curious. Yes, this will become a Brendan Schaub fan club. In it kind of already has. Not exactly the Brendan Schaub fan club, but like the anti-Brendan Schaub fan club. Again, I got nothing personally against the guy. The only thing I think I really have against him is like, didn't one of his co-hosts rape somebody? Like, that's the only thing I find messed up.
That is a little messed up.
That's fucking terrible. If that's true and Brendan Schaub's still associated with that guy, that's fucked up. That's fucked up. But other than that, I got nothing against the guy.
So where are we going this next year? More good reviews. Bring back the worst whiskey Wednesdays.
Well, I'm thinking we need to do another what was it? The Rock Gut blends. I think in January we're gonna do the Rock Gut blends. The Swillmageddon.
Okay.
Yeah. So
I think we got to branch back and see. We've got all these new whiskeys out there. We got to go back, find the cheap ones, and on Wednesdays review the bad ones and see. Hey, this one for $15.99 is not actually horrible. So,
yeah.
It's not eating away my trachea like all the others.
Yeah.
So, hey, who knows? We could go any which way. Are there high ends we want to do?
Well, I'm sure there will be.
Yeah.
I'm sure there will be. Here's my thing though. I don't like doing reviews of things that you can't get.
Right.
I don't like doing really allocated stuff. I know that's what gets views.
Right.
But it's not what I want to be reviewing.
Sure, because nobody else can get it.
No one else can get it. If I get the allocated bottle from my local liquor store, that means nobody else did. So what's the point of doing the review? Right.
Okay.
Am I open to doing more celeb reviews like The Rock's Tequila or Snoop Dogg's Gin? Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
No. Yeah.
When time the uploads for when they do a film or album to get views.
Branch out. Ooh.
I do. That was something, now that we have a bigger subscriber base, that might be something we could do more, because I used to try to do more types of spirits that weren't just whiskey.
Yeah.
And they didn't really work. Like, people didn't watch them.
Would we go to brandies?
We could do brandies. We could do tequilas. We could do whatever.
Wow. I'm not sure.
If you guys want to watch it.
Are we qualified for that?
Yeah. I mean, are we qualified to do any of this?
No. But here we are in front of a camera talking gibberish.
Oh, man.
So, hey, it happens.
Yeah.
It's a couple of lunkheads in Milwaukee who happen to think we're kind of fun.
Yeah, we get along. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, I would love to do different kinds of spirits.
Okay.
At least a little bit. So yeah, because I mean, whiskey is the big thing right now. And I love whiskey. Whiskey's my main thing, but there's so much out there.
Yeah.
Hey, Subaru, another $4.99. You guys are being way too nice. Thank you again, Subaru. I need to top off my drink so I can toast you properly. And
wind her up.
Time to go.
I gotta make dinner.
Okay. It's been an hour and 30. I think that's long enough.
Yeah. How much of this can they tolerate?
All right. No one send me $10,000. That's a terrible idea.
10,000 people sending $1. That would be cool.
Dave, no. Have we reviewed the Trailer Park Boys whiskey, Liquorman's Dirty Old Canadian Whiskey? No. That sounds like something definitely up our channel, or up our lane. Shit, I'm getting a little drunk. I try not to drink too much.
Yeah, we started a little early. I brought over the ukulele, and we were going through songs.
Oh, man.
Horrible.
Oh, well, we were having fun.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Kimberly McKinney, thank you so much. I'm glad you think so. Apparently, Subaru, are you trying to send us more money? You don't have to do that, Subaru. You really don't. Anyhow, until next time. Thank you all so much for watching.
Yeah. And letting me know that Dallas is getting beat. No, it's fine. Thank you.
Oh, Emily Chambers says to wait. Okay, I'll wait. I'll stay on for a little while longer. I'm waiting.
For
up our channel. Yeah, the old Rot Gut is back. I promise we will try to do more real Rot Gut for you old schoolers.
Oh, yeah.
I don't want
we've got so many new people here. Back in the old days, we used to just drink swill. I mean, it was what we could afford, and we did what we could with the lighting and the cameras, and
Oh, it looked awful.
Yeah, it was horrible. We used to dress them up funny.
And I still dress up funny.
And make them drink garbage. I drank plenty of it too. But yeah, we should. I'd like to go back and do that.
I would. I would like
all
to do
these new brands that we could just filter through anything under $30.
Yeah. Well, here's my thinking.
Yeah.
Right now, I don't think the channel is making quite enough money for me to do it full time. Right. We're not quite making enough money. So I have my side. I do a side business. I do whiskey tastings for private events. Whiskey Experience MKE. Go check it out. If you're in the MK,
we're shilling.
If you're in the Milwaukee area, you could have a whiskey tasting with me. Yeah, but that's my side. That's kind of where I'm thinking I'm going to make most of my money for the time being.
Sure.
But
In the meantime,
if the channel starts to grow enough,
yeah,
and we're able to start doing whiskey, like a video every day of the week,
right.
instead of 3 times a week, what I would think we could do 2 reviews of good stuff.
Yeah. And one of bad.
One of bad.
Yeah.
And then the Friday would be reserved for rye.
Yeah.
And then
Fry rye day.
And then
Friday.
Friday. And then Thursday we could do like some of that God damn it, I had too much. Some of that silly stuff. We could do like a Thursday video that would be like a silly kind of sketch kind of thing.
Yeah, more like this.
Yeah. So that's my thinking. And then we'd keep our Sunday. So we'd have six things a week.
Wow.
I think we'd have to get to around.
It'd be a little bit of a saturation. I don't know that you have all that much time out there, but you have friends, believe it or not. And if they're whiskey drinkers, you tell them, hey, Mike and Ed.
Yeah.
Or Tom and Ed.
But we'll figure it out. We're gonna figure it out. But I'm thinking if we get to like 10,000 subs, if we get to like,
hold on. Now you've gone back and you're doing whiskey for beginners, right?
Right.
So maybe that would be a Monday thing. Worst Whiskey Wednesday,
and then
Novelty Thursdays, Rye
Fridays,
Fridays, and Sunday is kind of the grab bag.
That could be it. Yeah,
I like that. Now, you guys could figure that out and whatever you want to get into.
Yeah. So that's kind of what I'm thinking. But again, we're not quite there yet.
No.
I think we need to hit 10,000, 12,000 subs to make it reasonable to be like
a lot more drunk.
To be like doing this full time. Because like there are people who have 50,000 subs and they're not doing this full time.
Right.
But I don't really care about making money. I just need enough to pay rent, and then I'm happy just to sit here and drink. So
right. Oh boy.
So
okay, fair enough.
We'll see how this goes.
We'll figure it out. You guys can let us know in the comments.
Let us know if you'd like to see more content. That'd be awesome.
This is my wife.
Okay, you got to go. Subaru says that they're trying to get me some money. You don't have to, Subaru. It's okay. Don't worry about it. If you can't figure it out, we have made more than enough money.
But if you can figure a way to skim all the pennies off of all the transactions made,
but we still got to pick our winners. We got to pick our winners. So we have to pick 6 winners of the sample bottles that we're going to send out tonight. So we've got Heaven's Door. This is the red breast cask finish. We've got the malted malt barley, Springbank local barley. That's what I'm trying to say. Local barley. And we've got Whistle Pig farm stock rye.
Yay.
So what I'm going to do, I'm going to close my eyes and I'm going to scroll through the chat. I'm just going to go
wherever you land on.
And whoever I land on, you're going to say stop, and whoever I land on gets it. Okay? Ready? Wait. Okay, here we go.
Stop.
All right. It's Gary Gardner.
Hey.
Gary Gardner talking about Hitler. That was an odd one to end up on. So, Gary Gardner, email me therotgutreview@gmail.com to collect your winnings. Technically, we can't ship them. We have to do them in person.
But we do have olive oil that we can ship.
Yes, we're gonna send you a sample bottle full of hand sanitizer.
There you go.
Email me at therotgutreview at gmail. All right, and
ready?
again, yep, go for it.
Okay, stop.
Who's it on? It's Sugar Kitty.
Hey,
Sugar Kitty, you know how this works. Shoot me an email. We'll talk about whoever. I think we're gonna say, how do we divide these up? Because we're running out of this guy.
Well, that's enough to get.
I think we'll have enough. So we'll do. Let me know in the email what you want, which of these 3 you want. If I can get it for you, I will.
Right.
If someone's already taken it, I'll give you another option. All right.
Okay. Okay.
Couple more. We got it. We got to do.
Stop.
All right. It's. I don't know how to pronounce that.
Wow, that's got to be a long way away. Like down in Kenosha somewhere.
But fella, KC, I don't know how to pronounce that.
Wow.
If you're not a bot, I hope you're not a bot. If you're not a bot, please let us know, and we'll send you some.
Okay.
All right, we got 3 more to go.
3
3 more winners. 3 more winners.
Stop.
It's Who is it? Metal Wizax. Send me an email. We'll get you something. And 2 more.
Stop.
El Moco. Email me, therockgutreview@gmail. And one more winner.
Stop.
Who is it? Andrew Kelly.
There you go.
All right. There you go. So those are our winners for the night. Thank you so much. Vinyl is put in one more. Would you want any?
One, right?
Yeah, right. Okay. Would you want any allocated stuff for a sub? Oh no, dude, keep your George T. Stagg. I love George T. Stagg, but please keep it for yourself.
Yeah,
we appreciate it. We got enough allocated stuff here. We've got some.
We got some
stuff.
Lots of stuff.
Yeah. Okay, that was a bot. Definitely a bot. Okay, so we're gonna do one more.
Hey!
We're gonna do one more.
Stop.
Hey, there we go. Max MC. All right, there we go. So those are their winners. If I've called your name, shoot me an email with what you would like out of these 3: Whistle Pig Farm Stock, my Whiskey of the Year, Springbank Local Barley 10, and Heaven's Door. This is the Red Breast finished variety.
Can't beat any of them.
Yeah, they're all excellent. No matter which one you choose, they're all excellent. Just email me, therockgutreview@gmail. Let me know that you won. Let me know what your handle is on YouTube so I can confirm that it's you.
Yeah.
And then we'll get it sent out to you via olive oil.
Small batches.
All right. And for everyone who didn't win, thank you so much for watching anyway. Appreciate it. There'll be more chances to win, I promise. Oh, David just got here.
Everybody gets an also participated certificate.
All right. Until next time, stay safe, stay healthy, and
stay rotten.
Yeah.